Hey boys and girls, today we are going to continue working with volume and we're going to use the formula to help us understand it. So you can see in this video we don't have cubes, any unit cubes, we're just seeing our dimensions. So we're going to use the formula that we've been talking about. Volume is length times width times height. So we're going to use that to help us solve our problems. So the first one says Jeannie buys the fish tanks shown. You know that the volume of a rectangular prism can be expressed or found as the product of length, width, and height. Write a formula to model the volume of this rectangular prism. So let's look at what we could write. If we know we're doing length times width times height, then how long is that fish tank? It is, so we can say volume is length times width times height. That's our formula. So now it says use that formula to write an equation. So the volume is going to equal, how long is it? It's 13 inches. How wide is it? Remember, it's that sideways here. This is your width, your width, your width. Your width is 6, and your height is 8. All right? Then you're going to multiply from left to right. What is the product of the length and the width? So it just says length and width. So that would be 13 times 6. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 1 is 7. 78. Multiply the length and width by the height. So we have 78 and we need to multiply it by 8. We know 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times 7, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. So that is 624 cubic inches. Or you could write 624 cubic inches that way. All right. Let's zoom in a little more for y'all. Okay, so let's turn the page. Now we're on page 114. Says Jeannie finds another fish tank in the shape of a right rectangular prism with the dimensions shown. Let B represent the base area. What equation represents the base area? Equation. That means what number sentence are you going to write for that? We know area is length. How long is it? 12 times 7. We know 12 times 7. And then it says write a formula to model the volume of a right rectangular prism using B. So we're going to find volume. We're going to use that base times the height. Then it says use the formula to write an equation. What is the volume? So we could say volume is the base. We know 12 times 7 is 84. And the height is 9. So over here, we'll work out 84 times 9. We know 9 times 4 is 36. 9 times 8, 72, 73, 74, 75. So 756 cubic inches. Let's do a few of these down here. It says find the volume. You just look at those dimensions. And you may choose a different strategy. I always kind of try to look and see which ones I can do mentally. So I know 3 times 4 is 12. And 12 times 6 I know is 72. You know, if I had done 6 times 4 is 24, I wouldn't have known 24 times 3 is 72. Or 6 times 3 is 18. I might not have known 18 times 4 is 72. So I try to pick ones that I can do mentally, but you can always show your work and solve it here on the side. Okay? So if I'm looking at this one, I think I'm going to just work it out. So I know 12 times 6 is 72. And then I have times 4. So 4 times 2 is 8, and 4 times 7 is 28. So I know that's 288 centimeters cubed, and this was centimeters cubed. Number 4. I always save 10 for last because it's easy to multiply. So 5 times 2 is 10, and 10 times 10 is 100. 4 times 4 times 4. So I know this figure is a cube. So 4 times 4 is 16, and 16 times 4 is 24. So that'd be 64 cubic feet. All right, let's turn the page again. And this is just continuing to do some more volume problems. So let's practice a few more of them. 2 times 4 is 8, and 8 times 5 is 40 cubic feet. Let's see. 8 times 8 is 64, and 64 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 6 times 4 is 24, 25 inches, cubic inches. All right, 4 times 6 is 24, times 9 be 36, 18, 19, 20, 21. All right, I want you to take a minute and do this one by yourself. I'm going to give you just a second to solve that. All right, so 4 times 4 is 16, and 16 times 6, that'd be 96 cubic feet. All right, together we'll do this one. 13 times 5, let's work that out. Actually, no, let's do 5 times 8 is 40, then 40 times 13. 3 times 0 is 0, 3 times 4 is 12, 1 times 0 is 0, 1 times 4 is 4. That'd be 520 cubic centimeters. All right, and we'll do this last one. 8 times 6 is 48, and 48 times 7 would be 56. 7 times 4 is 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. 336 cubic inches. All right, guys, so that is what our lesson is for today. Do your best.